Hey guys, what's going on? You're watching T-Bones Tech, and in this video we are going to be unboxing the brand new Canon EOS M50. This is Canon's first aps-c size camera to ship with 4K capabilities. This is a pretty bold move by Canon to put 4K video in a mirrorless camera with an aps-c size sensor before they put it in any of their wildly popular DSLR cameras with aps-c size sensors. And the only other Canon DSLR to ship with 4K video is the Canon 5D Mark IV, which originally cost over $3,000, and that's a full frame camera. So I think this says a lot about Canon's plans for the future and how they're going to progressively move away from DSLRs and over to mirrorless cameras. Where Panasonic and Sony are really dominating the market right now, Canon definitely wants a big cut of that action. So that being said, let's just jump straight into the unboxing of this camera. The box is actually shockingly small. I'm going to slide in the SL2 box here for comparison, and the SL2 box was actually pretty small to begin with. So of course, with a pretty small box, we're going to expect a pretty small camera. So we're just going to pop up the top of this box just like this and see what's inside. Looks like we have our Canon warranty and information right up here. We'll pop that to the side. Then we have our Canon EOS M50 user manual. So it looks like it is in English, French, and in Spanish. Again, we'll put that right to the side. Then we have some Canon registration information right here. And check out what's inside the box. So it looks like the first thing we have here is a very small Canon camera strap. It says EOS and Canon on the side of it. Put that right there. Then it looks like we have the battery that's going to power this EOS M50. Let's open this up and see what type of battery it takes. I'm hoping it takes the same battery as the T7i takes, but I am not quite sure. It looks like this battery is an LPE12 battery, which is a little bit smaller than the battery found in the T7i, so they're not going to work together. Next thing we'll take a look at is the lens here in the center piece of cardboard, and we're going to just unwrap this. And the lens that comes with this camera is Canon's 15 to 45 millimeter lens. That probably sounds like a really weird focal length to most of you, and that's because there's a 1.6 times crop factor. So this lens actually has a 35 millimeter equivalent of a 24 to 72 millimeter lens. So 24 is gonna help get you some really good landscape shots, and then 72 is a little bit too short for shooting portraiture. Maybe you can incorporate a head and shoulder shot with the 72 millimeter lens. However, this lens is not going to be great for portraiture anyways, because when you zoom out all the way to 45 millimeters or the equivalent of 72 millimeters, the maximum aperture you can shoot at is f6.3, which is extremely slow. And unfortunately, that's going to prevent you from getting a nice shallow depth of field, which you'd see in a nice high quality headshot. First impressions of this lens, it feels relatively cheap, not nearly as good as maybe even an EFS lens does, but we'll definitely have to see how this lens is. Put that to the side, and then we'll grab the battery charger right here. This battery charger is definitely much smaller than the battery chargers found on the T7i and SL2, so it's just going to take up a lot less room in your backpack, allowing you to put more gear in there. Now let's check out the actual camera body itself here, the Canon EOS M50. So let's just take this protective layer off the Canon EOS M50. And wow, this thing is small. Let's bring in the SL2 here for a quick size comparison of these two cameras. The SL2 actually looks like quite a big camera next to the EOS M50. I'm going to mount the kit lens on the SL2, and then we're going to mount the kit lens of the M50 to help you guys get a good idea of how small both these cameras are with the kit lenses that are packaged in with these two cameras. So this is the size difference between the SL2 and the M50. The M50 really is just an incredibly small and lightweight camera, but the spec sheet of this camera is definitely very impressive. I'm going to be uploading a high quality video test of the 4K video capabilities of this EOS M50. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then be notified when that video comes out. I also just bought the Canon T7, so those videos are going to be out on this YouTube channel very soon. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.